Thanks, Coach. We've all experienced birthday party drama, the list making, the cuts, but most of all, the feeling of being asked or not. But I wonder, does that feeling ever leave us? Some invitations are life-shaping, and some involve spike ball, and those are usually the kind that Coach Melly tells me to decline. But what I've learned is that Westmont has given me a threefold invitation: an invitation to grow, an invitation to pursue excellence, and an invitation to lead. The invitation to grow began in Dr. Spencer's office in my first semester when my GPA had dipped below a 3.0. He helped me reframe my schedule and my mindset to truly organize my studies. From there, growth kept following me, or maybe I kept following it. Potter's clay forced me to wrestle with and grow in my faith, and a summer living alone in Ocean View, followed by a semester abroad in Mexico, taught me independence, responsibility, and the humility of being a beginner again. I still remember telling Coach that I wanted to be uncomfortable. It turns out I didn't really know what I meant, but what I learned is that the discomfort is the invitation. The invitation to pursue excellence has been just as persistent and far more costly. Excellence requires discipline, patience, and faithfulness. I've been injured in one way or another all 4 years at Westmont, yet Coach Melly taught me that the goodness of track and field isn't just in competition, but in the daily, often unseen recommitment to daily improvement. Professor Ifland echoed that same call in the classroom, raising the standard not just for our own success, but for the good of others. Excellence isn't about being the best, but it's about being faithful over time. And what these men have taught me is true. Excellence lives in the small things, it grows in the ordinary, and excellence forms us not just when we're performing, but simply showing up. The invitation is to be disciplined. The invitation to lead has risen out of passion and calling. In fact, it was the culture of the track team that first brought me to Westmont. I remember watching the entire team crowd the high jump bar as Quanelli cleared it. I didn't just want to run fast, I wanted to be part of a culture where people were celebrated so easily, where community mattered. Eventually, I got to lead the team alongside our incredible coaching staff and be part of shaping that same culture for others. The same pattern repeated itself in other parts of my life. It's what led me to Build the Bridge, a student-led career development group born out of my time representing Westmont in San Francisco. I dreamt of students sharing their faith and their ambition. It's also what led me to start Westmont Run Club. Running has brought me so many relationships, and I believed in building something where belonging came first. What I've learned here is that leadership grows out of passion and purpose. It's a natural consequence of loving something enough to build community around it. And ultimately, leadership has been an invitation to meet the needs of others. If Westmont has taught me anything, it's that God is always inviting us into something deeper. For me, that's looked like growth, pursuing excellence, and getting the opportunity to lead. I've been able to say yes to these invitations because of the support of my family, my dad Hector, my mom Cecilia, and my uncle Eddie. But perhaps the most important invitation now is to become the kind of person who invites others. Because at the end of the day, the real reward isn't being invited to the party, it's getting to set the table and extend the invitation to others. Thank you.